Yeah, I cannot.
Oh, hey, we're live. Hello, everybody. We are just doing an impromptu live build here. I've got Jeff here. He is building some stuff, and I got Mark here. And with Mark is Small Paul. Hello, Small Paul.
He's across the table from me drinking his drink right now. So.
See, that was the he was supposed to come in. You know, he didn't get the cue, right?
Come on.
And I have with me. There he is. All right. So for this live build today, we're going to be building a couple things. I'm going to start with the TIE Fighter. I was able to find it today, the new TIE Fighter. And I got the X-Wing too. We'll get to it. We won't go like more than an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that tonight. And so, but Jeff, what are you building, Jeff?
I think I'm going to finally build the fire truck.
Oh, dude, we built that live on a few weeks ago, or I guess a couple months ago. It is so much fun. You're going to enjoy that set. I love that set. I mean, a lot of love.
Wait, the inside?
Okay, bring it down a little.
Yeah, what are y'all building, Mark?
We got the Ghost Rider.
Spider-Man and Ghost Rider versus Carnage.
Sweet.
Carnage.
It has 212 pieces. Building a toy, and a building toy.
Sweet. Speaking of, Red Carnage is watching you build your Carnage. So.
Red Carnage.
Red Carnage. Brick Smith is in the chat. What's up? Let me give him a woo.
Red Hooper.
Oh, Brett Hooper in there. Hey, if by the way, if any of you guys, Brett, if you want to join or whatever, we can send you. I can send you a link. Fazoom Jr. using more of my internet right here. Also, the pixelate is because Jake is on my Wi-Fi. Kidding. All right, so I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna build cam for a little bit. Seth Bland, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Minifig Collector, good to have you here. All right, switch my camera. If the pros at StreamYard would make this switch easier, that would be great. If I could have my druthers. All right, Jake is chomping at the bit to cut this, so we're going to cut it. Oh, Dave K is with us. Hey, what's up, man?
Looks like everybody's building new sets, and I have no new sets to build.
Oh, well, Bill, you got plenty of old sets to build, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, we're going to build the TIE Fighter, and we'll review it. I'm upside down, sorry. What do you guys think about the new Star Wars sets and the size and everything? Are y'all excited about it?
I will probably not buy them, just like I did not buy the last 15 TIE Fighters and X-Wings.
I understand. Highland Bricks, good to have you here.
I can't say anything. I got this thing for Christmas last year, and I actually built it, and it's actually surprisingly still together.
You have not got it for Carnage. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic and open a bag. So
Carnage.
I will say that they make really good sets. Star Wars sets are really well done overall. I've never had one I didn't like, but they never got the Star Trek franchise, so what are you gonna do?
yeah, it is sort of tempting when you see the Mega Blocks Star Trek, and then you look at the quality of the figures. You're like, nah, I'm good. So
yeah, exactly.
Totally good. All right, be on build cam here. All right, so one book, by the way, that's kind of nice. And a reminder on the back to play this on whatever video game they have going on. All right, Jake, we'll just get that stuff up here.
Okay, so I just Paul just realized that the Ghost Rider head it's all one mold there.
Yes,
I didn't know that until just now. So
it was that way on the previous one that used that mold. I'm not sure why they did that.
Maybe stability.
It could be stability, but it would be cool to put that fiery stuff on the top of somebody else's noggin.
Just glued on.
Yeah, it's just
like a screw in there.
Yeah, it's really weird that they did that because I've seen other characters with fiery things.
Like the Inferno head.
Yeah, Inferno. All right, here is figure. I'm testing out my new cams there. That's not bad. There's the TIE Pilot. Pretty standard.
All right. By the way, broadcasts now go to all devices in your Wi-Fi network and devices in your home in the Google Home app.
What was that?
Who is talking to Alexa or whatever? Now I am. Alexa, cancel.
I'd like to cancel my piece.
Was that you, Dave?
That was me. I muted you when I talked to her, but when she talked back, she was like, I was unmuted.
We're gonna do bag to bag. All right, Jake and I are going to build one bag and then the other bag and everything. Let's see. Building with Steve. Hello, good to have you here. Brickham's Den. Got some folks that I don't remember being in our chat. Mary Baroque, I believe. I don't want to ruin that name, but thank y'all for joining us and chat in the room. We're going to be building, but we'd love to answer questions or talk to y'all and everything. Like and subscribe if you can and all that stuff. We do a show just about every Monday and always on Thursday for Old Gray Bricks. We're just old Lego fans talking about new stuff and old stuff. And there's an opinion. I prefer the 2021 X-Wing rather than the TIE Fighter. Okay, we're going to actually hopefully build both. So, Brick and Mad, how are you? Oh, I don't know if I sent Brick and Mad. I'm going to send you an invite if you'd like to join us. I don't know if it went out, if I used the right list. Hang on. If you would like to.
We gotta get this. And then we're gonna build the car and then we're done.
Yeah.
There it is.
Shouldn't take a long time. There we go.
You can build.
Well, these
I know, it's a lot of parts.
I've only used 2.
There we go. Oh, well, anyway, you got an invite anyway. I am sad that you have to work tonight, but all right. So here we go. You can help me with parts here.
We're going left. Are we live?
Here's a part I don't have enough of. In fact, I need to order more. It is the small bracket in the up one. Good for making cockpits. I don't have enough of those.
The up one?
And like gray, I don't have a lot of them.
Okay.
Did you see that? There was typical teenager just happened. I made a comment. He's like, "No, you're wrong," and he then makes a big point to show how wrong I am. And he's not right. So.
Oh my god!
Oh, I thought it was just like more of a case that he used all of your brackets.
Well, there's a good chance that actually happened. So.
What is going on in that place? Wait.
Shooters, bless you.
Thank you. I forgot to mute again.
Yes, on that.
And no.
And with clips on it. It's this piece, right? Nougat. Sorry. There's a nougat piece with clips.
Nougat.
What goes on there before you stick it on the product? I see. Okay.
All right, so back to the Star Wars sets. I mean, I know you said you're not buying them. I understand that, but the opinion of the size and price point. What do y'all think?
I'm on board. I like not having to spend $100 on one X-Wing or one TIE Fighter.
I think I said in a previous show that they should have left yet another minifigure out and reduced the price even a bit more. Because they're throwing in, what was it, General Dodonna or something, and it's like, he wasn't even near an X-Wing in the movie, so maybe just leave that guy out and make it just a little bit cheaper, $5, I don't know.
I can agree with that. I wonder if they threw the rare fig in just to kind of boost the sales.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah. So what are we building tonight? We are building. I'm building the X-Wing.
TIE Fighter.
I mean, sorry, the TIE Fighter first, then the X-Wing if I have time. So the landing strut is unfortunate in the X-Wing, but so we're doing that. Mark and Small Paul are building the that thing, the Ghost Rider set.
You just coded that thing.
I did, and Dave is wandering about looking for something to build, and he just shuffled off. He does that on occasion. He just shuffles off.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Oh, sorry, I took it down.
Why you do? I assume that means don't like the TIE fighters. Well, it's not that I don't like them. It's just that there have been however many dozens of sets over the last 20 years. So I don't necessarily feel like buying yet another X-Wing and TIE fighter. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that these days I tend to build a lot more stuff for myself, my own kind of things, and so I don't buy like all of the sets of all of the things.
My dad is just not a Lego set.
Yeah, that's true, Paul. I'm not a set collector, as it were. I did buy the Razor Crest, and I also today I picked up the what was it called? Trouble on Tatooine, the Mando set with the Tusken Raiders. So I buy sets. I just don't buy all of the sets. I buy some of them.
If you don't buy all of them.
So we're going to go back to Small Paul Cam and see what our progress is. We got kind of a car coming together here. We're making progress.
Well, I guess it was, 3? Oh, there is another child. Look at there. Your mini-me is there, Dave.
This is little Joshua, or mini-me.
Small job.
Hey.
Can I ask, has anybody ever said that you guys are like Jango Fett and Boba Fett? Because seriously, I've never seen a kid look like his dad like that kid.
He's got more hair than I do.
Well, I mean, we look the same, but you like your mom too. So
There are many stories in the hospital that we can talk about, but we're not going to talk about that live on air.
he's actually an unaltered clone.
This is really, really quick. So my aunt Jean, she's actually works in the maternity ward where we had Joshua. So, and she was off the week that Josh was surprising us with his delivery, and the nurses in the hospital kept on coming into Sandy's room, staring at Joshua, and Sandy was, "Is there something wrong with my kid?" And they go, "Your baby looks remarkably like one of our nurses' husbands." Jeff, who is my godfather, who I look like, and Sandy goes, "Oh, you mean Jean Barlow? And how do you know Jean Barlow? Well, she's Dave's aunt." So this is genetics. So
there you go.
There you go.
3 2x6.
Well, I will say this: I have been to family reunions on both sides of my family, like my mom's side and my dad's side, and seen regulars at both.
It's kind of interesting.
So that's the. I really like that they went to the trouble of kind of rounding this is where it plugs into the wing, and they rounded that out a little bit. I know it's a good structure. The miracle of those curved slopes to be able to hold stuff down, but it's nice that they put a little detail in. All right, I'll build something.
I just learned something that I didn't expect to be surprised, but I have all these old original Technic 2x4 bricks because I happen to have them. And I never noticed before that they come in different flavors. There's one with the solid stud and there's one with the hollow stud.
Oh.
I did not know that. I've never noticed that before.
I've never either. Hey, Brick Studios, welcome. Good to have you here.
Just on the phone.
So the one thing about there's a little bit of technique in this that gives it some good structure, I guess. But I guess the reason I'm excited about the TIE Fighter and X-Wing is a couple of Christmases back, I was going to buy Jake. I was like, you know what? He needs an X-Wing and TIE Fighter. He doesn't have one currently. And when I went to go purchase them, I'm like, I can't plop down $150 to get an X-wing and a TIE fighter. It's just not. That's just beyond what we did. So I didn't buy them, and was hoping maybe they would pare these down, and they have. So I'm excited about it. Oh, got somebody join us. Hey, there's Brett Hooper. What's going on, man?
Hello.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Hoopa.
Hoopa. What's going on in Oregon? Is it Oregon? Are you in Oregon? Washington? Yep. Oregon. Okay.
Oregon.
People from Oregon love it when you pronounce it Oregon.
Oregon.
Not really. One of my best friends from college is from Junction City, and he currently works for U of O. And so sometimes to annoy him, I will say it that way.
Oregon. Yeah. So, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. I am solo parenting. So if I have to run away, it's because somebody is hurting.
That's fair.
Are you doing the echolocation for your kids right now, listening, and all of a sudden you got 5 minutes of quiet and you've got to go run and see what's happening?
Luckily, right now they're all like tied to their screens, so I'm good. Dinner's in the oven, so.
Okay. What is for dinner?
Oh, probably you probably could guess: corn dogs, chicken nuggets, that kind of stuff.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Give me the corn
Jake had a Totino's pizza, so
nice.
You should make a pizza and put the corn dogs and chicken nuggets on the pizza.
Oh.
So I got something new I can build with you.
What did you get?
What you got?
There you go.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, cool.
And then
Hey, just take the surfboards and drop them on the floor, because that's just where they're going to end up. So,
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Okay.
You got something coming in the mail there, Brett?
by the way, somebody else pointed this out. There's an error in the instructions for the X-wing or the TIE fighter here. These 2x3 plates are in this step, but you don't actually put them on by the instructions until like
cool.
3 steps later. So they put the part in the render and then you add the part later. So
Okay, I heard something from Jeff. Something's in the mail, huh?
Yeah, I said, so I hear you have something coming to you in the mail soon. A recent order? A recent order? A garden?
I ordered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How excited are you?
I'm really excited.
These are all tiles. What are we doing?
what did you order?
I
Oh,
all right. Cool.
What? I don't know what's going on. What happened? Did you ask him or did he leave?
What happened?
Where'd he go?
Sorry, I don't know what's up. Okay, I ordered the new Ninjago gardens.
Oh, sweet.
But today, this is from a different purchase that I spontaneously did today that the wife doesn't know because she's out of town.
Oh yeah.
I found it on the shelf and I'm like, come home with me. So
That's nice. Jake ordered that. We actually Doc Sampson in the chat. Is this a regular thing? No. We just decided to build something on here. So Nathan Proudlove, man. You got an invite. Come on in. Brickingham's Den. I don't know if I said hello to you. Glad you guys are here. Doc, we're excited that you're here. This is not regular. We got new sets today and nothing else to do. So that's what we're doing.
I got a police station because I'm building a Spider-Man mock, and I need a police station.
Yeah. So Jake rocked out the police station the other day. It's really good.
cool.
Hey, fellas, my wife just got home, so I'm going to go do the husband thing. So I don't know if I'll be back, but take care, everybody.
See you, buddy.
See you, man. Oh, now that he's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah, I like Jeff's a cool guy.
He's a good feller.
Dude, it's
Good
this.
feller. The snot on this is really good. I hope that's going to lock down. That's only held on with one stud there. But it's very. This is pretty thoughtful on the efficiency of the snot here.
There you go. Stack those up.
Second
Give him a lap right now.
Actually, can be mirrored. There's two wings.
We'll build them together and mirror them. So
I bet you that's how it's gonna be.
I'm pretty sure. Well, it'll be in the instructions one and the other.
Yep.
So yeah.
I might not have this. They repaired this part.
Yeah. They went back old school with although they've put this in tons of sets, but that's in light gray, which is kind of nice though.
cool.
So there's a cool little bit of snot on the front of the Ghost Rider Charger,
Oh yeah.
where this piece right here is it's clipped to the front of the car right there.
Oh yeah. Remember that.
So that's kind of a neat bit of snot work they did on there.
Do we think that Lego's getting good at that because they are hiring so many adult fans of Lego that know the tips and the tricks and starting to get in there and really use them? Or are the designers that good? Or a little bit of both?
Maybe it's becoming more acceptable, like from an actual company standpoint. They're just like, yeah, that works. We could actually make it pass all our tests and toy things. And
yeah, true. Speaking of tests, we do not know how the what you're building made it through the tests.
It locks it in.
That's when they throw it under the bus and say, "Oh, that was a fan submission."
Well, that's going to be the front of the car.
Well, that's probably it was a fan submission, and it was just the end of last year, right? That it was submitted. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think it was less than 12 months from now.
Yeah, so that it didn't go through all the development. So I would be interested to see how that snuck through, and if Lego is kind of taking some grief on it from complaints.
I briefly watched a design interview with the designer, and now I'm blanking on her name, of how she took the fan submission and made it into this set. So.
Well, I would like to see her original design to see if she actually made the snot work with the two studs holding onto it. At that point, it's a really good little snotty build to make that little side panel on there. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you didn't get two studs to stick stuff on, so you'd figure that would be really nice and nailed down. And it's not. It's held on by the anti-stud into one of the holes in the snot brick, and it's just weak as water.
Huh. Okay.
Spoiler alert, I guess. But
no, I definitely heard that. And even when I saw somebody else's set, I was just kind of like, I don't like those surfboards sticking out. Like, I don't know.
With them not being angled, they kind of lose the effect they were supposed to have. So,
sure.
But still, I mean, for the rest of it though, is a really cool set.
Like the side panels, like here. Right here, that little snot bit right there. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the way they're doing all those little fiddly bits and stuff is really awesome.
What's it?
Now, have you guys seen somebody take the set that you're doing, that TIE Fighter, and turn it into a TIE Interceptor with those same parts?
I have not.
I'll have to look for it again. I was thinking that it might be worth buying two of those because I want to be a TIE and want to be a TIE Interceptor. And
that would be awesome.
It's a YouTube video, so it actually shows you step by step how to do it. So.
I think was that Hachiroku that did that.
I'm not good with names, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I saw someone on Instagram posted a photo of an interceptor they'd built, and I wondered if it was the same person. Okay, we'll do it here. These are for the wheels. Here, I'll do the pins.
That's why. You don't give me grief, or I'll give you some.
You already gave me grief.
I do. I want to skip something. All right. Get this. Forgot the fiddly bit here.
What does he give you, grief, Karga?
Grief card.
I don't know how you say that, but that guy you said, Hichiroku?
Hachiroku, yeah.
Hachiroku, that's who did it.
Yeah, okay. It just came to mind because I saw the photo on Instagram yesterday. So
Yeah, you're all.
okay.
I hope I follow that person, but anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's a picture, kind of it.
And that's made straight out of the parts of the set.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another one. All right, there is the Cinder core. It is very well done and has the right roundness, and it's very efficient with all the snotty bits, and it's also solid as can be. So
We have another TIE
kudos to the designers. So
fighter. We have another TIE fighter we can compare it to.
it's true. Oh, the only thing different in these two bags are the figures. All right.
We put him in. That's kind of cool. I like it. Control.
Yeah, they did give him some semblance of controls in there too. The little dots in there and everything. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Thanks.
I mean, I remember building the original TIE Fighter set, which is like, why is it blue and why and all this kind of stuff. But it was a $20 set, right? I mean, it was very accessible for kids. Oh, we're gonna mute for bag opening. I think I've already made it.
Dad,
Here you go.
don't you have a dog?
Well, she's walking around. She's being a doggy.
She's sniffing your feet. That would be enough things. That would be enough gray to build
Who's Imperial father or son?
Of the car.
Let's see whatever is going back here.
Oh, you want me to build the back of the car? Okay.
I did the front. You did.
I'll build the back of the car.
Am I that nerd? I don't know if I'm that nerd or not. All right. So let's look here. Doc was here. Howie stuff. Howie, how you doing, man? Good to have you here. Yes, they do have A-fold designers, and I love it. Hey, Ken Marlowe Bricks. Good to see you.
Small Paul has just negotiated that since he built the front of the car, I'm building the back of the car.
Oh.
Front is better. Back
Yeah,
is
so I think that means I get to keep the car when it's done.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Oh.
I'm keeping the stinking car.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You can keep.
I think I paid for it.
You can keep the.
So
Extra parts. No, I'm keeping everything.
Oh.
You can get.
What is dual molded?
yeah, that's the new Blue Harvest whatever helmets. The kind of the chubby helmets there, but they're dual molded, which is cool. I don't Star Wars very often, so I know that they had new helmets, but
Very cool.
yeah, pretty cool. So Jake and I are gonna mirror build here.
Looked like he was flattened.
He does look a little chunky.
Like he says, you got.
All right. Oh, I gotta build the droid that's in here. Did you hear my voice crack? I'm going through some changes.
He's a teenager.
Notice my son. He's all like, "How you doing?" Me, I'm still handling things.
It makes me think of the guy who worked at the Krusty Burger where he's, we need more secret sauce. Go put this mayonnaise in the sun.
That's one of my favorite lines.
What do you
The on The Simpsons, the teenage employee at the Krusty Burger. We're out of secret sauce. Go put this mayonnaise out in the sun.
All right, I'm gonna go check on my nuggets.
wait, are you talking about the kids or what you're baking?
Well, Chris, you of all people know you should check regularly.
That's correct.
Check on your nuggets regularly.
Check on your nuggets. All right, you made Jake's tickle box turn over with that quote.
That's a message from your Uncle Chris.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to have to stop the build for a moment, me personally, because Jake is cracking up at the line. Put the mayonnaise out in the sun. So he's stopping building for a moment until he collects himself. So I'll talk to people in the chat. Pimple face kid, that's right. Hey, Brickman Mosaics Art, how are you? Welcome to the chat. All right, collect yourself. We got to build.
I'm trying.
Who said that?
Okay, take a breath. Let's keep moving. Here, give me your thing. All right, you're where I am.
Here's some really interesting snot work on this Ghost Rider Charger. I'm kind of digging it.
And we're almost.
Yeah, it was deceptively simple, as just it looks like a simple, just blocky build. But yeah, there's lots of neato stuff going on. So
It's like in class and you're not supposed to laugh when everything is two times funnier.
of course it is.
Oh, Dad, look what I made. I made him a little claw tentacle.
Okay, buddy.
I'm going to assume the front and the back of these are built the same.
Yes.
If not, I will be back rebuilding mine.
No, I will be real.
However, we're doing mine first.
But I bet you they're the same.
I'm hoping they're the same.
They're the same. If they're not the same, that would be like, wait, wow.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if I showed off the robot dude in here. He's okay. I mean, this is another thing. If they'd have left him out, they could have added a little more to the build and not had that guy.
The robot that you always saw in the TIE Interceptor. You know.
Yes, right. That old chestnut, right?
You
That's
are
the best piece.
New piece, or a newer piece to us.
Newer piece, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not.
Dad joke number one. Yeah, this replaces that weird inverted angled deal to get the TIE fighter wings on long ago. This have a lot of uses to build like a kind of a chuck for engines to pop out of, a place to mount some engines and everything. So that would be good. Good piece. All right, let's power through this. We can get the X-Wing done tonight.
Maybe. You're only the 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
We have now switched into Dad is finishing the build while Small Paul plays with the minifigures.
I'm keeping the set and you're keeping nothing.
Kind of different texture.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep the extras, all right?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, that's a rule we came up in our household. When Jake gets a set, all the extra pieces, the little bits and everything, that's the dad tax. Dad gets those. Dad tax.
I agree with the dad tax. Yep.
Dad tax. How are your nuggets, by the way?
They are delicious.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nuggets. I actually have not had supper yet, so I'm going to, but I ate late today.
Okay, from any fast food restaurant, what's the best chicken nugget?
Okay. Jake is thrown down. What is the best fast food chicken nugget?
What is the fastest chicken nugget in the world?
Well, you right.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I got it.
Carlos.
It's worse.
No, it looks cool that way. Trust me.
I like this.
Hey, you know what?
Say the obvious and go Chick-fil-A.
No, that's not how that goes.
Chick-fil-A's are quite delicious. I like to get the strips more than the nuggets.
Yeah, that is correct. But the other fast food restaurant chicken nuggets are Wendy's. Wendy's are good chicken nuggets.
He likes those. I think they're foamy and weird, but they still taste good.
Better than McDonald's.
No, you cannot. Don't be dissing the original McNuggets, man.
Okay, when they're good, when they're made right, they're good.
Can't diss it. Sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time when you realized that all that McDonald's did to invent the chicken nugget is they went to and got sweet and sour chicken from a Chinese place and went, oh, these are little chunks of chicken and there's stuff to dip it in. And so that's where it came from.
I think it came with what do we do with the other part of the bird?
Parts is parts.
We have all this extra.
Lego.
All right, buddy.
I will be the first to admit when people are trying to go, do you see that pink slime they make things out of? I'm like, yes, it's delicious.
The real question is, do I want barbecue or sweet and sour?
I actually enjoyed the McDonald's spicy nuggets they came out with. They were quite good, and they had a good amount of pop to them, and they were good with the ranch and stuff like that too. So, yeah, the droid's cool. You can buy it off of me if you want.
The big fires, I think, go on the sides in the clips. And the
best chicken nugget is technically a chicken tender. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Someone said I remember someone said their favorite candy bar is M&M's.
Yeah, that's M&M's is not a candy bar.
Like,
was in the back.
you're gonna say it's not a candy bar. I don't care.
You're safe than a candy bar.
And these little fires go in.
I know.
Did you knock a tile off the front of that?
I'll knock your towel off the front of that. Wait.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, here we go.
We've got clutch malfunction here.
You're a mouth.
Is it a teenager also?
Teenager in training.
It's a 9-year-old.
What up?
You may want to do a reset.
Yeah, I did the dad thing today. Made haircut appointments for me and the boy tomorrow. All that stuff, you know.
Like this.
Dad stuff.
Okay, and then you put those on the
We'll get
side.
a burger fry. Or
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Do they still have the burger?
I don't think they do.
These go on the wheels, but you have to. I think you just put one on one side and one on
That's the burger.
No. We'll talk about it.
for all the wheels. You just have to mix
You
it.
done? You on this?
And here's your little shooters.
Shooters.
Shooters!
And we have a 1x2 plate here, and I don't know if it's extra or if it was forgotten at some stage. But the car seems like it's together, so
What extra part do you have?
just a 1x2 plate.
Yeah, you probably missed that, but if it's together, it's together.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if there was a. Who knows?
Oh, that's September. I did it twice, by the way.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, when I built the Rebel Blockade Runner or whatever. Just about every bag I ended up with one part that was like, oh, that's too big to be left out. I have to go dig back through, and usually something minor. But
You know, one thing that's annoying about building the Mario sets, they
Don't give you extra.
they will some of the parts that come in some of the bags you don't use until later with some of the parts from some of the other bags. And so you'll get done building and be like, why do I have these extra parts? Did I miss something? And it's like, no, this is later in the build process.
but they're numbered and in the wrong bag.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird.
It's usually extra parts that go with some of the connecting little bits.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I have we haven't Mario'd except for maybe one or two, the little. It's over here. One of the little side things. You built both of these. You good?
Oh wait, we need to. Did you put the tiles on?
What tiles?
Oh. 1x3 tiles.
No, because I'm old. I didn't see it. I'm old and I didn't see it.
Don't push on the box.
There we go.
You're pushing.
Let's see who we got here. The slime is pink because the chicken is fresh in the puree. That's right. Have you ever eaten potted meat before? I have. As a Southerner, potted meat was a lunch item many times. So it's pink.
Never had that.
You probably don't want to. Because it mechanically separated and then listing 2 or 3 meats that have been through some sort of grinder, may not be appetizing.
Spam.
Well, spam is pink too.
Okay, I figured out where the missing 1x2 went.
Where was it?
It was buried deep inside the car, and it was a small Paul omission.
Small Paul omission.
Hmm.
Did you get these? Yeah, you did. Pretty neat little snot and jumper plate thing going on there. These rounded 1x2s are amazing.
There's the Ghost Rider mobile.
I got some of those in our lug bulk last year.
done with that.
I got a good idea.
You got
Yeah, I got like 100 or 200 in gray for lug bulk. The thing that does not, it extend into the.
Really? They go on that stud?
all right.
So that's gonna be the angle for the vein thing.
You put the dad tax over there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they make a lot of solutions. These rounded little things. They're pretty amazing.
All right, buddy.
See? Oh wow, that's awesome. So here is this is nice. This rounded it's black. You're not see. This rounded thing is here, I'll show it in the instructions better. So you put a rounded dealy bob there.
Yep.
It actually will fit to put this 1x8 tile out here on a stud that they've hung out from afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Satisfied.
So it's super nice. That's pretty ingenious. I like it. I still remember getting the first TIE fighter and putting all the grill tiles to make the little what looked like an Atari version of a TIE fighter out there, making the little jagged lines going out.
So Ghost Rider has gone to have adventures over next to Avengers Tower and
Well, as one should. Just whizzed through the TIE Interceptor build of this TIE fighter. It's actually better built, to be honest. It looks awesome. Yeah, after seeing that, Great Carnage, I'm actually thinking of going and getting another one of these just so I can build that Interceptor. It looks great. Same size. I love it. Are we moving on?
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything I missed?
No.
Okay. Oh, all right. So reinforcements on this side. These little wings are pretty stout after you build them. I'm impressed.
We have another tie to compare it to. So
Yeah, one of the old ties or one of the.
kind of like the Force Awakened ties.
Yeah, we were able to pick one of those up on clearance. So. Oh, did y'all hear my clearance win today?
I'll grab it.
No.
I'm already done.
I went to was looking for clearance in my local little Walmart, and I remember they had the Creator Rover on the shelf. They had one left, so it was at 32 or something a couple of weeks ago. So I scanned it. It scanned in at $7.48.
My goodness. That's awesome.
Like, yes. And it also, the best part, it listed it as out of stock online, but they still had one in the store. So,
Hilarious if they had multiple, we'll be like,
if I'd had multiple, y'all all have gotten one. I just give them all out.
you get one, and
You'll get one. All right.
humans are so fleshy and ugly. With your soft, fleshy bits on your outsides, it is disgusting.
a peach.
I pinch.
Maybe little pinch.
I saw that. I finally saw that.
Oh, Jake, look that commercial up. He finds it hilarious. I pinch.
I was saying it. And my friend said, "What are you doing?"
Unfortunately, my son learns a lot of references that nobody will ever understand in his age group, and so.
And I'm proud of that.
Well, The fun thing is that ad came out when I actually owned a Honda Element, and your dad and I drove it to Brickfest back in the day.
Packed to the gills.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, that's right.
Back in the day.
We had it packed from floor to ceiling.
We had to pull your seats out, right, and leave them here. Was that right, or did they just have to be?
We pulled the seats out and laid them all the way down flat, and then we slid them into the top of the cargo area on top of all of our boxes and crates. When we got there and we unloaded everything, we put the seats back in, and we could drive around with people.
Oh, you stole it. You stole one of mine. Stole my piece. Yeah, that was, what was that? 06? What?
Yeah, that was 2006 that we did that one. Yeah, because there was not one in 2007.
Right. By the way, I am wearing the 2002 Brickfest shirt today. Hang on, hold on, if I can. Yep, there it is. Over there, Brickfest 2002, right there. My first Brickfest.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's 19. Can you believe it is 19 years old almost? That's weird.
It's not weird. It's awesome.
Yes, it's awesome that all of a sudden we are all getting along in the tooth. So
my first fest was 03.
That's right. Did you go to Northwest BrickCon before that, or did you?
Yeah, we had our little small Northwest BrickCon in 02. But it was kind of like the initial test run of it. Like we didn't actually do it as like a full-fledged convention. It was more like just a public day kind of thing that we did. And the first real organized BrickCon was 03.
Gotcha. And is that the one that y'all first did Moonbase at too, right? Because that was actually technically the first Moonbase.
Yeah, BrickCon 02, we did have a Moonbase in our public display that we did.
Oh, but we didn't come up with the standard till 03, right? Because Palmer took it from there, and y'all took it out there and made the first one.
No, I think y'all sat down and did the brainstorming for it at 02.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
I was not there when you did that, and Palmer
right.
brought it back, and we did the whole thing for the layout at BrickCon.
I just remember the Lugnut post on that. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, and it's still to this day that first Moonbase and the modularity that Palmer did with all the greebles and the angles. It was, it's like you look at that, it's like, dude, that's really, really well done. And he went to the nines and everything. So, so good. All right, let's make sure we get these in the right position here.
In 2002, I was in high school.
I wasn't even born.
At least you didn't say, like the lady that works with me, that she was born the year I graduated high school. So
yeah.
I won't tell you the year I graduated.
What year did you graduate?
Oh, sometime in the 80s.
I graduated 89, so.
Oh, okay, so you're still younger than me. I graduated college and, well, before that too.
Oh my. All right, so there it is. Go to the regular cam. That didn't take very long. Cam.
Took 48 minutes.
Well, and we were gabbing too, so there we go.
Good part.
There it is.
That's awesome. I want one. Actually, I want two.
It's really good. $40. Is it worth $40? You kind of feel like at this size, you wish it was maybe 30, but
it's so fun.
It's a really good build. It's a really solid build. It's not flimsy. It doesn't use. I was worried it was going to use those pre-made panels like in the 4+ one.
It's got 432 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it's got 432 pieces. They're also useful to rebuild other things pieces. So
that kind of goes back to what I was saying about they could have left that extra minifig out and brought the price down a little bit, kind of.
And it's a Star Wars set, so it's going to fail.
Agreed.
Except for the General Grievous set. That set was stupid.
Yeah, the General Grievous set, which has the most egregious pricing I've ever seen, it got marked down like twice at my Walmart, and still nobody picked it up. So
The Jang Bricks review is kind of funny because he's sort of you can tell he's really disappointed in it, and it was. I just thought it was a funny one to watch because usually he's fairly positive about stuff, but that one he was not having it.
no, he was not. He also, by the way, they did put green pew pew lasers in there to be the right color, so that's fun. All the snotty stuff is really good here. Super duper. All right, I like it. All right, X-Wing time.
Can't stop laughing at the squished face.
Yeah, the flat-faced stormtrooper, which they could have left the stormtrooper out. I mean, you can get they could have just put the pilot and this in there. That'd have been fine. So, or a mouse droid or something like that. All right, X-Wing time.
It's gonna be interesting.
We'll try to build this in the next hour or so.
There's also a new piece in here. It's a 1x version of the 2x axle hole. Right.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be cool to see. All right, here we go. We're gonna open this up. Did we have push tabs in the other one as well?
No, it was knife.
Hey, that's interesting. You know that this set has the push tabs in it, but the TIE Fighter had the tape.
The Spider-Man set was taped as well. But what did we build last week? We built the Mario, this larger Mario set we built last week. Tabs.
And I know a lot of fans or a lot of people talk about why.
It must be
why. I don't know if it's where it's manufactured or what.
I think this size of box is the one with the push tabs on it because I believe this is the same size as your one with the.
I do know why. I asked the same thing. I got two of these in the same set, and one was a push, one was.
And what was the reason?
It was made in different places. So I had one that was made in Mexico and one that was made in Kondo, Czech Republic. There are numbers and there are letters on it. I found a diagram that tells you when it was made and where.
Oh yeah.
Does your box have like a? I think if it's a push tab, it has like those things. Okay, yeah. What's that? 438RO.
Is that it? Is that what you meant? Was that little thing right there? Okay.
Yeah, so that was made in Mexico. And
all right, here's mine with a push tab here. Oh, hang on, where's that thing at? Right there.
34. Yeah, so yours was made in Mexico also. So 34. That has to do with the weeks. The number is the week. If yours was made in 43 week, that'd be like, what is that? November? No, October.
Other side.
November.
Huh.
Okay, so here it says in brief: the first two numbers are the week of the year.
We're looking for
The letter is the country, which there's a breakout of that, and the last number is the last number of the year of the production.
All right, so this is weird. My TIE Fighter does not have that panel on it at all.
Yeah, and neither does the Spider-Man set.
So those ones are on the sticker that you tape that you cut off.
Yeah, sticker.
Yep, right there.
Huh.
That was made the 47th week in Mexico of 2020. 2020.
Okay.
You're like a wizard genius or something. I don't know.
No, I just saved. Oh, I can't show it. I just saved a screenshot of somebody else who was a genius who told me. So.
Hey, Brett.
Yep.
Push your glasses up, buddy. You nerded. You serious nerd right there. There we go.
We'll give you the gift. There you go.
Nice. Hey, I finished.
Nice.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, Matt Forkham, good to see you here, man. Good to yeah, that Grievous set was crazy. Yeah. Hey, I would love for them to make another Porkins because I need a new me version of a character for my beard and everything because I am totally Porkins. So I would like a Porkins figure. Glad you guys are joining us tonight. But yeah, that General Grievous set, which I mean the ship was okay, but it had to be below 50 for me to even care. And it at $60, it was still hanging on to the shelf at the Walmart near me. So it was finally gone today. Somebody probably got it at a steal as well. But like I got the Rover. I didn't care.
Oh, hey, Dad, this is what I was talking about. Oh,
Okay, so we're going to start the X-Wing here. Sticker sheet. Here's the sticker sheet. I don't know if I'm going to apply the stickers yet. I may just build it without it.
But we're going to review this, correct?
Yeah, we're going to. Look, it's a Luke Skywalker in an X-Wing outfit. I don't have any of those.
Doc Sampson says, totally Porkins.
Oh, yeah. It was so funny. I used Porkins as my Facebook, icon or whatever avatar, and 2 or 3 people are like, "Do you have an outfit like that?" And because they were totally thought that was me, I'm like, "Ha ha, that's not funny." Anyway. All right, here is Luke. Yet another Luke. Pretty good print on there, though. They were smart to make what would be white print a little gray, so it's not as opaque as some of their white print on color is. So, all right, here we go. What are you laughing at? Why are you bludgeoning me with that? What is that? Oh, an R2D2.
You know what you forgot? You forgot Dr. Strange's house.
Yeah, that print's a little off. I saw James' review of this, and his R2D2 head print was a little off because they're printing on that rounded dome or whatever. Mine's a tad off, but not enough to really notice. His was way off.
It's kind of off on the Tantive I saw.
Yeah, that's a little off, but that's a hard print to do. So, all right, Luke.
They've done so many of it. They should have it right now.
Really? Although I remember the R2D2s we had where it barely was printed just below the stud, not all the way down the sides. So goofy looking.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're talking about the old R2 heads that look like this?
Yeah. So bizarre.
They look better.
But, you got to think, though, is these are printed with the little soft imprint, whatever they do. And that's a hard thing to print on right there. So, I get it.
Whoa.
Yeah. There you go. Put that back up. But I do like they've really improved the R2D2. All right, here we go. Let's start this up. All right, you gonna build bag 2?
Yes, I will build bag 2.
Okay. All right. I guess Jeff got caught up doing husband stuff, but we don't want to know.
Well, Porkins, I could show you something else I built recently.
Please.
That you saw on Instagram. I built this this little barbecue truck trailer.
I saw that. Did you see that, Mark?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
So this was the truck is basically just a rip off a mod from a this was from a 2014 powerboat 4x4 truck kind of a thing.
Yep.
So I just recolored this, but my trailer. For a while I've wanted to build something like this. This is my little grill station, and there actually are black hot dogs that are burnt. In this. So propane tank, fire here.
Propane and propane accessories.
Yes, there you go. And there's my little barbecue barista.
It's awesome.
Looks like a cool alien gun, dude.
So what did I call it? It was Peggy's pink and purple pulled pork propane trailer, something like that. A whole lot of these peas. But yeah, so that's gonna go in our little train layout. Whenever that happens again.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm feeling bad about. I love that, by the way. That's awesome. We should be at Brick Fair, Alabama, right now. We should be this weekend. We should have had. We're going to go get either barbecue or the chicken at the chicken place, or get the burger at whatever. And yeah, it's just not happening, and I'm just super sad.
Strong COVID.
Stupid COVID. But I don't know. Have they talked Northwest BrickCon or anything, or are they just really just kind of waiting?
Bricks Cascade.
Oh yeah,
is not happening this year.
Oh, they've already called it. When does that? When does that usually happen? When does Bricks Cascade usually happen?
Usually the last weekend of February or first weekend of March.
Okay, it is early then. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the piece I don't have enough of, the 1x3 panel. I need multiples of those, and because all the time you're building a cockpit and you end up needing 3, and you have the panel that's either 1x2 and you don't want to use the coin. Anyway, these are very useful.
Yeah.
I think they appeared first in Harry Potter game or something, but thank you.
I remember the first time I saw them that it was used in a Nexonite set. It was used as an engine. They used castle walls as like an engine, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I do miss the Nexonites. They were pretty good.
Better than Chino.
Yeah, Small Paul was way into Nexonites when they first came out.
The game, the show was not that good, but the game was.
It was pretty fun though. I mean, they would throw in some like Monty Python Holy Grail and stuff like that. It had moments.
No, I agree, but it was good and a little cheesy too. But I loved the fact that they threw the Yellow Castle in, and they had the Yellow Castle guards in it and stuff like that as the episode. So.
The Black Knight. That was funny.
Yeah. But the here we go. Especially the first run. I don't think I got the last run where they got extra techno and weird colors, although we got lots of really nice parts in trans neon orange for Ice Planet Revival, but they kind of lost interest in it that last run.
The first run of Nexonites was so good. Like the rolling fortress.
The Fortrex was really cool.
Had introduced those new like rubber pieces that you put in the treads. That was revolutionary.
Yeah. Which is funny right now. Mark of Fallworth or whatever, he's all getting wiggly because he can't. He's serious castle guy. He hates those sets, so can't stand them.
Remember there was castle thing, and we built Nexonites for it.
Yeah.
That's our rebuttal.
That's right.
That was funny.
To be honest, I didn't even try to put these surfboards on. I should just try it.
Yeah, just look. I mean, just watch what stud actually grabs, and you're like, I don't know how they got away with that.
Oh boy.
Let's see what's going on in chat here. Matt Robbins, good to have you here. Recently bought a house. My wife got me 2145 by 45 gray base plates for my Legos. Wow, nice. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I saw somebody putting up their. They were going to put a bunch of. They're putting base plates on the wall to like stick figures to and everything, and I'm noticing them, and they're butting them up against each other. I'm like, oh no, because you got to leave a gap between the base plates.
Yep.
And I'm just waiting for him to realize that and wonder what's wrong. The base plates, flat, the original old school base plates have a little bit of a gap between to make them accept studs. You have to leave a little gap there. That's why on Moonbase we put things to help with that. This is interesting in the front here.
This is horrible.
Does it?
Oh, I was hoping it was going to fall off.
It will. It is kind of horrible, but literally the only two things touching between the two bits is the anti-stud in the middle to one of those studs. I mean, they went to all trouble to have those two studs there, and then nothing.
It's like, yeah.
Held on by a hope and a dream.
It's like holding hands when you're in junior high. It's like, no, let's grip there. Come on. Hand here. Come on. Oh.
So did anybody watch, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, did anybody watch WandaVision today?
Nope.
We did. I mean, I don't know if you marvel very much, but
I want to, but I haven't seen it yet.
we watched it. It was weird. My brother just texted me. He's like, "Did you watch it? It was weird." I'm like, "Yeah, that's weird."
Already have that. Fun. Old grade 2x4 plate. I have a 2x4. And there's 2x4s in here, right? Got a 2x4.
Maybe.
I need 3.
3.
2.
Huh?
Again.
You're hungry?
3. 2x6.
How many?
I need 3.
If you want to go milk or something, go ahead.
1 2x8. Old gray round dish 4x4 inverted.
I think Chris should be able to make it.
He should?
Yeah.
Chris isn't on the call.
He's still right there. This is good.
Oh, Fazoom?
The Zoom. See, he's waving.
We can hear you.
Oh. All right. So my teenager just decided he needed to go eat more, so he just left. So, Bill Parker.
Well, I just lost small pool into so.
The kiddos are bailing out on us. All right. I think one of the criticism I'm going to have on this set is this nose thing. I mean, I like the snot action that's going on it, but it feels off. Boop.
There we go.
I muted you for a half a second there, Dave. You were right on the mic with that shuffling there. So that's only my 3.
I'm curious to see how this X-Wing, like the wings, I think I heard that they don't stay out there.
Yeah, I've heard that they're a little wobbly too. So, so it's interesting that they made this choice here. They put this inverted slope right here, right before the nose, for no real reason, because the snot's back flat here. So I don't know. You could just put a brick right there and it would look okay. And I don't remember anything on an X-Wing that would make you need that. That's weird. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But this feels like a good balance between the first X-wing for cost and the second and third and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. Oh, let's go back there. I'm not paying attention to my steps well. At least they put a control in it. Do you remember the first X-wing and Luke's arms kind of had to sit up like up, and because there was a block right there in the corner, it was kind of strange. I still like that X-wing though. This is fascinating internet right now. So, Brett, have you lived up in that area? Oh, hey, the new.
I have lived it up. Yep.
This is new piece to me right here. Sorry.
Is that 2x? Oh,
there.
2x8.
That's 2x6, 2x6 tile.
Okay.
Nice. Anyway, so have you lived up in that area all your life, or is that?
Yep, I've lived in the greater Portland area my whole life, so.
That's cool.
Yeah. How about you? Are you Georgia through and through?
Yes. I went to. I got my master's degree.
Don't mess up.
Stop it.
Okay.
I lived in North Carolina for 4 years to get my master's degree.
Okay.
And serve up there, and then came back to Georgia. So that's not bad. All right, here we go. Underneath. Oh, I'm going to really hate this. The landing gear strut is in the wrong spot, and it will not move. So I'm going to hate that.
Yeah, it doesn't fold in, does it?
No, that is unfortunate. That's a weird step too. They asked me to flip it one thing to put the one part on and then flip it back over. That doesn't anyway.
Yeah.
Very odd. Hey, there's actually controls in here though.
Yay.
So Luke is not flying by the Force all the time. Does not have the Death Star trench targeting computer in there, though. That's unfortunate.
That'd be really hard to put in.
Jake is enjoying some Chef Boyardee. Look at there. There we go.
Mm.
I know Mark finds that disgusting.
Like a king, eating like a king.
Yeah, Chef Boyardee was always too sweet for my taste.
Josh loves Chef Boyardee.
Oh, ravioli guy?
Yeah, ravioli guy.
That's gross.
Anytime they're on sale at the store, we stock up the pantry.
They're so good.
All right, another life question. What are some weird jobs that you've had?
How much time do you have?
I think Dave's done everything. I mean, no, wait. This Dave has done everything. Dave's done everything.
I've caught chickens.
You've done what?
Caught chickens, chicken catching.
I was like, did you say fought chickens?
Caught. C-A-U-G-H-T.
Oh, caught. Oh, I screwed that.
Fought, not F-O. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It is the most filthy, disgusting, dirty job in the entire history of jobs.
Do you have trouble eating chicken now that you've seen how chickens live?
Not one bit.
What's your favorite restaurant? Chick-fil-A.
KFC as much as possible.
Well, and if anybody's a vegetarian, I'm sorry, but one of my favorite lines from Jim Gaffigan is talking to somebody who's animal rights, whatever. They're like, "Have you seen what they do to those chickens?" And he goes, "Yes, it's delicious." All right, back to you.
Back to you, I'll build.
Okay. All right, muting for the bag.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you're here.
Right there.
Mhm.
What else do we need? Right here. Right there.
You're not, we're not making noise. Okay. And this guy.
Need the hinge put together.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you, Seth Bland, for the random Napoleon Dynamite quote there. Did the chickens have large talons?
I chose those.
Vote for Pedro.
Bred for their skills and magic?
We love that movie.
I don't need this.
We do too. I haven't watched it in a while.
They have it on DVR.
We have it on DVR?
My phone teacher referenced it today. He said, "So have y'all heard of Rex Rondo?" And he's like, y'all get that reference? I'm like, oh,
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Maybe I'll just use these as chopsticks.
oh.
All right. Where's Princess Leia's hair? All right. So here's the two other figures. Princess Leia. So I'm not sure how much different she is from the Princess Leia in the
Tainted.
but she is. And there is Dodonna.
Nice.
Pretty cool. But like I said, you can probably help those out. Do what?
He has the Doc's hair from Back to the Future.
He does. Which is probably going to be my hair here soon. You know, when I did chemo, and I was kind of hoping that when I would come back and grow my hair out, it would grow out like Doc Brown hair.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And I'm actually almost getting my wish now as it's turning gray and stuff. So,
Marty,
I'm going to
88 miles an hour.
Great Scott! Something happened in the Earth's gravitational field.
Oh, I love those movies.
Oh, the first and the third one are great. The second one is not even worth watching.
Really? I like the second one.
No, I thought it was mean.
I saw. Do what?
My friend's birthday was on the 21st.
October 21st. Yeah. Well, I saw. We were in college when the second one came out. Yeah, that was that 90. Was that 92?
It would have to be. I think somewhere around there.
It was 85, and then anyway. But yeah, I was in college, so we went with a bunch of college friends and stuff like that. And of course, then we all debated all the time travel stuff, and
that's what we do.
that's what we do.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Huh. All right, so this is also weird in the instructions. So they got me in this position. We do a sub build, and they just tell me to attach it underneath without flipping it over. But they made a big point to tell me to flip it over to put this one piece in. So very, very weird. There's some technical stuff going on there. So we're about to. Now, I know one of the criticisms of this set is that R2-D2 sits way up too high.
Yep. That's because of those rods. Yep.
I agree. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So they need to make some white chopper legs, and then you get one of the short droid bodies and set him in there, I guess. So, but yeah, that's kind of weird. All right, so here comes the wing construction here.
Here comes the sun.
Oh, I'm gonna get YouTube for that.
Okay, do you have any weird jobs, Chris?
Chris is gonna get dinged. CMA.
It's called copywritten, by the way. Just saying.
I was making a video once, and Josh came down and says, "I'm showing off my shirt. You're gonna get copyrighted." Adidas all over logo all over his shirt.
Yeah. I've never understood the whole blur out somebody's shirt. I mean, it's free advertising, so I mean,
why wouldn't you not want it?
unless they're behaving badly, I guess. I don't know. So
Josh goes well. Next on Fox.
Yeah. How's that going? Okay, so this technique is kind of blowing my mind because I have no idea what's going on with it right now. So, as usually Technic does.
Yep.
Don't understand it at all.
Isn't Kylo
I'm
Ren
interested. This whole thing may just be run by friction, this whole mechanism, which is interesting. I
That
mean,
was not there.
I have not been a fan of the rubber bands that you can see on the outside of an X-Wing. That just looks weird to me. So, all right, here we go. What's going on?
It's done.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take the doggy outside, and then I think I'm gonna bail for the evening. So,
Hi, man.
it was fun hanging out with you, and I'll catch you later.
See you, friend.
Good night.
Josh built for you, Mark.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right, see ya. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go past the 2-hour mark for sure. All right.
I think my kids are still alive.
What's that?
I know mine is.
Nice.
For a change. He's not playing Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite.
You don't play Fortnite anymore?
No.
Jake
Don't-
does.
I'm playing Beat Saber on VR.
He got a PS4 for Christmas.
Oh.
I like how we're blurring out his face right now.
He has like his,
The protection of the
Copyrighted. Yep.
you got the classic space logo on your face.
That happened. That was funny.
Don't put that. Oh, I hate Technic.
What did you do yesterday? with
I also made a Lamborghini. I mean, Ferrari. What am I saying?
Ferrari.
Okay, so you want to hear something weird about Oregon?
Yes.
Oregon. So this state and also New Jersey, you cannot pump your own gas.
What?
I knew that. I actually did know that.
There's a gas attendant that all he does is, or she takes your card, swipes it, and then hands you the card right back, and you're that far apart,
Okay.
and then just takes the nozzle, puts it in your car.
I haven't been to a full serve station in 35 years.
Yeah, it's annoying. I'd rather just take care of it.
I wouldn't know how to handle it.
Well, okay, so let me talk. And with COVID rules, doesn't that expose them a little more? You should. Because I wipe my hands. I go do the thing and then wipe my hands back down. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it seems a little dangerous for them, I guess.
Yeah. So when this all first started, there was like a 2 or 3 week like a amendment to the law where anyone could pump their own gas, but then it went away. And as long as you're wearing a mask, but it's like, I don't know.
The full serve became law just recently because of COVID?
No. So you've always not been able to pump your gas.
Oh, okay.
I mean, for decades. So
right.
I mean, that was one of my jobs when I was like probably 18, 19. I worked for a little while at a gas station.
I feel bad for you because I was a gas jockey again right out of high school, and I was self-serve, so I just got to sit in the kiosk and, hey, I'll take your card. I didn't have to get out. It was great.
Well, in the little town I grew up in fact, this gentleman just passed away, actually. But there was now I grew up in Old Town in Georgia. It was 2,500 people lived in my town. 5,000 people lived in the county that I grew up in.
Wow.
So I have to do this twice. So
How's it county? Was it there, Chris?
Technic. This is a big chunk of Technic. I don't understand any of it. Anyway, so the gas station, Abbott's service station in town, to get gas there. Now there was a Zippy Mart across the way, but my dad had an account, and I would drive up. We had a deal about gas. He would pay for my gas going to school and stuff. I would drive up. I would run over the little hose that dinged the thing. Right. He would come out and he would fill up my car, and I would sign a ticket to pay for my gas.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. And also at the grocery store, the little red and white grocery store in my hometown of Warrenton, Georgia. We'd go to the Garner's Red and White, the grocery store. I'd walk in, or Mom would walk in. Mom would go to the store every day. But she would walk in, she'd go to the store, she'd get what she got, and they would ring it up, and they would sign a ticket for it, and they'd get their grocery bill at the end of the month. That's how that's what I grew up with. So it was pretty idyllic. Good gracious, where do these go?
Small towns were nice to grow up in.
Yeah, it was fun to grow up. If you hear any noise, that is my dog whining at me to do something.
Yeah.
So what do you need? Do you need to go out? Let me see if he needs to
You've
go
already
out.
been out.
He's worried. My dog is worried for my health and safety because I haven't had supper yet, which means he hasn't got treats from me. It's my fault. All right, so this chunky Technic looks like, look, that's where it's going to be doing its thing there. It's really, really bizarre.
Yeah, so it's just all friction, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's all going to be friction hinges that are doing the thing. So, but it's anyway. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just throwing parts that I'd have. That's why I hate Technic, because I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on in the chat. According to Google, it was because Doc was a scientist. Yes.
Would that be here?
A little piece of trivia for the little town I grew up in. It's called Winona, named after supposedly Chief Tecumseh's daughter.
Who's that?
It was renamed to Winona in 1867, the year Canada became a country, because they changed Upper Canada's name to Ontario, and previously my little town, my little village of 1,600 people, was called Ontario, Upper Canada. And the post office says, unlike New York, the city they love so much they named it twice. Supposedly our postal service was so inept they couldn't differentiate a little town of 1,500 people from the province of Ontario. So we had to change our name to Winona.
That's weird. All right, and here's something else in the set. I guess it's to help the kids. There's been two parts that have been right next to each other over here and here. They're the exact same parts in two colors. I think they're doing that to keep track, help kids keep track and decode what direction things are pointed. But that's unusual for Lego to do, is to have those colors.
Well, because it's like left and right, or top or bottom.
Yeah, kind of. But I don't know if you can see these instructions. This is it's unnerving. I get nervous with Technic because I'm like, I'm probably not doing this right.
No, I get it. Like I built a set recently, and I was stressed the entire time. I was like, I just don't enjoy Technic.
No, this is not fun.
I didn't buy the set, so that part was fun. But
there you go. I would almost rather have the old school clicky hinges. You know,
we got blue, we got yellow, we got red.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Black.
All right. So look, there's
black.
The mechanism. It looks like this is going to slide open.
Okay.
Slide closed. But this is the wad. Dude, did you put a flat brim hat on? Did you do that to see it?
Yeah, sorry.
That makes me so dad mad. It's not even funny.
It's Star Wars. What?
Bend your hat. Oh my goodness. Now I've got to orient this correct. What? Oh, they want me to put a sticker on this? Come on.
I need two slope bricks. Where would slope bricks be, Dad?
What for color?
White.
Oh, natural.
What?
There you go. Can't see it.
10 is here. This is a little annoying.
Yes.
Jake, did you see if he needs to go out? Go to the door.
You probably just want food.
Okay, so after I pumped gas, my next job.
Or do you just want food?
Don't make a big announcement. Just go take it. I'm having to put stickers on Technic. This may be this is the worst thing ever.
Come on.
I guess these are agreeables here. I don't know. All right, so I'm also double checking this because I don't want to take this back apart if I've messed this up.
Yep.
All right, that's going to sit. What? Oh, I got to turn it. Hope I put the stickers on right. That's what's guiding me in. All right, so here we go. Put that in there. There we go.
All righty.
That's gross. Anyway, put that down and go on with this.
Flat. Honestly, flat hats are kind of the worst. I do that as a joke.
I know they are the worst. Anybody who is, I would say, 30 and up or whatever, everybody you get to be dad mad about that. So,
I'm over than 30.
How much?
4.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
For what months? No,
4 days. No,
4 hours. Happy birthday.
34.
Give him a treat. Huh. No. Yeah, so even here, Lego has put the axle, these bricks with axle holes here are black, and then they have axle holes, the very same part in yellow. This is the second time they've done it. I think maybe it's to point direction, but there's other cues for that. It's just really weird. Because I know Lego likes to be efficient with their colors and not change them. So,
do you ever swap out parts that you like the color and it's going to be hidden, and you're like, I'd rather have that part?
I haven't, but I can see the reasoning why. Because A, yes, you'll never see it, and B, they love to throw the rare parts in or the cool colors. So I'm with that. Do you?
I was doing that Avenger set that everybody was doing on Pink Bucket Nation recently. I can't remember the name of that one, but it had some weird, like I think they're 2x2 or 2x4s in like this cool blue color. Actually, maybe they were 1x2s, but it was like just an odd color, and I was like, that's going to be hidden, and they use it to count your spacing and figure out where you are in the build. But
gotcha.
I'm like, I'd rather just hide a black 2x2 and have a colorful piece.
Right. This is an excellent little snot chunk too. It just very satisfying when the 6 and this is all just really nice here. I like it.
Just like this car has pink in it, but you don't see any pink.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
And I was considering like swapping that out because I'd rather have a pink piece for something else.
Right. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm down with that. I don't think I've ever done it. When I build a Lego set, it's like it's got to be built just the way it is when I build it. I mean, I'll tear it apart later maybe, but it has to fulfill its destiny the way the designer intended it. Oh, these are good greebles here.
The greebles on the Tanta were awesome.
All right, so this is actually going to hold this down. Make sure I got all that correct. I do. So, all right, so that locks in the chunk there. So the wings will it is just using Lego Technic hinge friction. That's it.
Yeah, so they're just on pins and they're just flexing from the pins.
Yeah. So you got it. Now that I can see the kind of interlocking scissory core in here. And it's cool. I mean, it'd been cool if they could have engineered in like a little click point with some of the clips and stuff like that, maybe. But yeah, it's probably about 4 or 5 or so friction pins making that flex like that. So yeah, so when some weight gets on the outside, it is going to kind of mess with that. So
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, no, I it lessens how complicated the thing is by far. So
I got one. I need another one dish.
It's weird that
Oh,
it's
that's
not on like
Found one.
they couldn't find like just put
The last one. Thanks.
like a small
And
like,
that's it.
oh, that's not good. Oh, that's cool.
It's a beautiful box, by the way. That trans color.
The green?
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, I see now.
I
A
got,
little bit.
I got a few totes of those.
hi, bro.
They came in a few series that I might like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also kind of cool. There's a stop to make the mechanism not squeeze down too far. They this bar is put on this piece is going to be snapped in, snotted in, and so that bar rests right there.
Between the wings.
Can you see that the little bar right there?
Yeah.
So that rests in there to kind of
It's white.
stop it from going too far, like going over where the
That's white in the picture.
pins flex a little far down, so that gives a little stop, I guess, or it's just a little greeble going right there. So interesting.
But you think it would be hitting the other like, two wing pieces?
Yeah, no, it misses it.
Gray, not white.
Oh, old gray. Okay.
Huh.
We'll get some old grays.
An old gray seat. That should be fine. Easier.
Hey, isn't it great to have a kid with good eyesight so they can spot all the old gray for you?
I might have a few.
Let's see. Classic Bricks was asking if I was building anything. So obviously, right now I'm not building something, but in general, I am acquiring parts for like a farm layout to go with some of the train stuff I'm doing. So this new tractor set's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have debated that tractor set. It looks really neat.
Yep.
Chris loves train.
Do what?
Chris loves train. He's going to branch out into the train theme pretty soon.
No, he's not.
Space trains.
Huh. Actually, this is also neat that bar that went in there actually sits under this and locks that in.
Right.
So that actually helps actually that bar keeps the back end from being pulled off.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty neat. I give that some props. That's pretty cool. I just heard the alert. My wife just left work and is on her way home. She'll be home in about 45 minutes to an hour. I don't know if she's bringing me leftover barbecue or not. My wife is restaurant manager for a barbecue restaurant. So
Nice.
your barbecue mock spoke to my family. All right, stickers. We'll put stickers on here.
I'm going to say that Josh finished his spaceship before Chris finished his spaceship.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, fresh kid out of Belcha.
Well, a lot. Although his pieces was like 80 and Chris is like 150,000. So
Yeah, that's not too bad. Figure out where those stickers go. Make sure I'm not that guy that puts his stickers on upside down.
I've done that a few times.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. All right.
Oh, by the way, this is where the parts were.
How you got a clear sticker? I need never mind, I don't need anything else.
And so this kind of an awkward plate goes under here to finish holding all that together. It seems kind of an afterthought after this, but all right. So I have to put the landing gear on there.
I like the skull more.
I don't want to.
No, that's next bag.
That is next bag.
And then I have a wood one.
I have to put on there.
Crack it up.
Okay, so go like that.
All right. Let's see. Cool. Just got hardwood for Sprat. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, muting for the bag.
Do you even have this set?
Maybe, but I don't remember. So many sets of them.
Oh, I need. Dad, can you grab me another one of these?
All right.
Dark gray.
Dark gray, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here's the new piece. Have y'all seen this?
Also this.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
It is a one. I've wanted this for years. A 1x1 axle brick. So great. And then also the new little engine piece.
More like old one, X-Wing one.
Yep. Compare that with. So this is cool. This is the old school engine that came original X-Wing. So now it's this piece, which is just the tip end of this.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, that's actually a really good little. That's a
Everything.
little greebly bit.
There goes your voice again.
Yeah, I have some problems. I heard my girlfriend, my wife's coming over. I got excited. All right. So here is this.
Put it on wrong.
It's floppy. Oh, look. This is being allowed. The clip here onto the clicking hinge here.
Oh yeah.
We've done that before. That's done.
It's a really floppy connection, and that gear is in the wrong spot. It should be out this far a little bit. So I'm looking. I'll be interested to see if there's a mod for that. So
You're gonna modify this so
all right. So here we go. Let's get moving here. All right. Are we building? Is this going to be a mirror? Let's see.
Maybe.
Let's try.
All right. I don't think it is because it's both on.
Look.
I know.
Hang on. If this is our first try, we'll build a mirror.
Don't trust the government.
You do the original. I'll do the.
Control stick.
Okay. You see it? All right. We're going to power through this. We're going to mirror build and find out if we make a mistake by doing so.
I have Big Bang Theory to watch.
Jake is now binge watching Big Bang Theory.
Grab this one first. Right next to it. There you go.
I can finally actually taps out.
Yes, you can.
Where's the blaster?
Oh, so how are you modifying it?
I'm also going to give some credit to Lego for not putting the 4 blasters on the thing and just putting the shooters on the bottom because I hate the shooters, and I'll probably take these off and mod it. Right. There you go. I'm building backwards. This may be a mistake.
You're gonna start building like, wait, this doesn't go on there. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm mirror building, so this may get
funky.
Oh wait, I gotta do this.
You're
Did I do that wrong?
You're gonna hear that multiple times. Wait, what?
Did I do that? I didn't do that wrong.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's another mistake. Or did we miss this over here? No.
No. We missed it.
Did we?
Yeah, look. We're supposed to put that piece on there.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Yes, we were. Okay, so put that that way.
We're
both wrong. That makes me feel better.
Because Lego can.
Yeah, but the teenager still pointed it out to you.
Yeah. Yes, he did. He's always right. Here we go. All right, so that. Oh, you got to put 2 in the middle there.
It's very quiet.
It is quiet.
Okay. I think I may have to go because my kids are getting very quiet too. But I did happen to do a little bit of a mod here.
Oh yeah.
I need one more surfboard.
You know what? They'll be easy to find. They'll be on the people's floors and on the street. Everybody's dropping the things.
Yeah, so there's my little X-wing.
That's super awesome. I love it.
The landing gear doesn't fold up either, so
That's all right. All right, man. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me. I will catch you guys later.
You bet. You bet. All right, Dave. It's just me and you, man.
Yeah. Josh is building spaceships, so I can't complain.
Hey, that's good. What spaceships are you building now?
Well, he built this one for you.
Yes, so great.
And then he found a minifig that he wanted to build. So, he built this guy from.
Fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. This is another new piece, by the way. This it's the it's got a plate in the middle.
Right.
This is really.
I can't orient my thing. There, yeah. So it's a Technic brick, but the plate is on it, but in the middle. So that'll actually let you, when you're building cars and stuff, to have some different heights and stuff. That's actually kind of nice.
They're giving a lot.
Big accessory helmet space.
Yeah, a lot of useful pieces. As long as they make useful pieces, I don't care if they make new pieces. That is quite useful. Saves a lot of
Brick 1x1 headlight.
efficiency.
Look at them. Oh, that's old dark red.
Okay, so what do I need?
The first thing about
What is it?
Modified brick.
Modified.
in my hands. I was able to edit that.
Modified.
It was on a phone, and I'm proud of that.
I'm seeing my bricks.
You do what?
I put a picture of the
Might not be able.
TIE fighter. Wait, where's the other one? I'm gonna put the TIE fighter in my hand during the edit.
All right. So
How many do I need?
the zigzags do they want?
Only two. Yeah, two.
And then you put
Put that down over that brick. That's nice.
wait, what up? Missed something. You missed something.
The plate on it? Yeah.
No, the that
It just goes right there. All right. So, and there we go. Okay.
Not stuff in that.
All right. That locks that down. Make sure you lock it down.
Oh.
So
I need a red 1x1.
Trans green.
That's no, right there. Trans red 1x1.
wow, I think that's 3 wide. That's cool.
really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
TIE fighters are X-wings are so cool.
Of course they are.
They're X-wings.
All right. I'm gonna get. I guess that all fills in. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. So we're brick building the engine here, which is nice. We will.
I'll go back.
We're building the landing gear here. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Good to go. All right, you'll put those two on there. And that just holds on with an axle. All right.
Where's the other axle?
Oh,
There it
right
is.
there.
Oh, it's the black one.
It is a black one. That's nice.
They include that. I remember there was one in the Scooby-Doo set.
All right.
It
So
baffled me.
the non-moving skis. Where'd those go? Or we not put those on yet? We haven't. Next up. All right. So nice use of the candle pieces here. I'm excited about that. Don't slide that all the way down. Keep it out about that far. So it looks like a real X-Wing.
Like that?
Yes. All right. I just got nervous there if I built the right one. All right. I'm going to put those on. You get to the right next page.
All right.
Because we mirror built, so we skipped ahead. All right. There we go.
So you.
It is a little droopy, though. The wing is. Oh, it'll the other one will counterbalance it. That'll hold. Nice. All right. Ah,
Okay.
that's going to be bad. All right.
What?
So
Mute.
all right, muting for the bag. Y'all say
You're a good man, Chris.
You didn't mute.
oh, did I not?
You didn't mute.
Okay, now I just need the helmet because I found the guy.
Wait, let's see this.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to bust this out in 10 minutes. Here we go. So we can be under the line.
With
It's taking a little longer than I thought. It's a little more involved. All right. So I'm going to do the mirror. You do the real.
Okay.
Where would Speaker Notes be?
All right.
I'm standing for this so I can.
Get it done.
Also, I can see.
Oops, that's the wrong piece. So, Dave, were y'all I was talking to Gil earlier today? He said that y'all were still total lockdown. Are y'all still total lockdown?
Yes.
Sorry, Chris?
All right. How did I get the full screen? Oh, I hit the button. That's what I clicked. There we are. Are y'all still total lockdown or?
Yeah, it was started the other day, Wednesday night, I think. Total, quote unquote, total lockdown, unless you're an essential service, which I am because I'm IT.
Right. You gotta keep that in
So
there.
I work from home when I can.
We'll put speakers on.
So I haven't been on the roads for a couple days, so I don't know what how quiet the roads are.
I can't find it.
I know a few of my friends have said they've been pulled over and questioned by the constabulary to see if they're essential to go where they're going.
Really? Wow.
Most people aren't though. So yeah.
Take this off.
Do they get seriously busted, or are they just like get told to go home?
I
Or
think they're talking to you right now.
they just say sorry and it's okay? I need the other one of these. There it is. So you just get to say I'm sorry and go home, and is that kind of thing, or?
Well, it's a Canadian thing, right? You get to say I'm sorry, and then that's it.
There's a video.
They're still working it out. They have a tough time coming up with exactly who's what. I got an actual document from my company saying I'm essential. So if I get pulled over, I'm supposed to show that, and that's a get out of jail free card. So
Nice. Okay.
Literally.
Wait.
we'll see how it works next week because I have to do a lot of traveling next week. Again.
So, but yeah, well, we are. Jake's actually his school went for another week of virtual. He's been in person,
right?
So there were some cases around. You've got the holiday coming up, and then that's going to actually put a whole lot of distance of time.
Where'd that go?
What'd you do?
I keep shut under the.
So there's going to be a good length of time to for people not to have been in person.
Right.
What'd you lose?
I lost the circular piece, the gray one.
Here's one right here.
What?
There's some in there.
Sandy and I talked about it at the beginning of the year. We decided to keep Josh at home.
Yeah.
And Sandy's homeschooling him. So so that's worked because we've had friends that sent their kids to school, and then halfway through October, because of the outbreaks at the school, they have to all of a sudden bring their kids home. And now, yeah, all schools are closed for 28 days, I think.
Can you bring the red?
Like total closed or
Yeah,
and home learning?
Just like yours, total closed virtual. For the kids who were in school, they can go back onto online classroom. But we decided that Josh was being better homeschooled right now, so we're still doing that.
Gotcha. So, well, Mel and I are both. She's restauranting, so they're in. They got to keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? And so we're working. So Jake did virtual, and then he decided he learns better, being in person. So he started back in person. It was his choice, but now they've actually shut the school down for next week. So we do have a holiday. So we do have a holiday coming up. So that Monday for MLK Day. So that gives a little bit of a break.
Right.
And then they're just missing 3 days of school because they're Wednesdays. They actually have it's just a study day, so there's no instruction on Wednesday. So
That's okay though.
yeah. All right, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right, this little zigzag thing going on here.
But it's smart because by the time if people started their quarantine today, they would be out by the time we go back.
Yeah.
So that was I commended them on that. It was pretty smart of them to do that.
Yeah, lock it up for a couple of weeks and hopefully it'll go away.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
It is. Oh, I didn't put that other one there. We got 5 minutes. We will go over time, and then we'll be done.
It'd be hilarious if we didn't go over time.
Yeah. What goes there?
Oh yeah, there's me.
Yeah. How many of the first pieces do I need? How much does it say?
Old dark gray. You need 1 bracket.
Thanks.
Modified part in there.
Are you done? You don't have the shooter in it.
No.
Wait.
You got it?
All right, go. I think I got it right.
Did you sort it by color?
Oh no, I did not.
Where's the other cowl? There it is.
Oh.
Here's the matrix.
Okay.
You need 2x8 black.
All right. Candle.
And boom.
Yeah, doing this online is a lot more interesting than doing it, quietly. And I think I'll take a half an hour break and, go play with the dog or something.
Right.
This is 2 by
All right. I don't think I did that on the bottom one. Or no, I didn't have one. That's right. All right. So pop that on.
They swing 1.
Yeah.
All right. You do the engine assembly, and I'll put the stickers on.
I have 3 pins.
All right. There we go. All right. You're going to build.
Why is this stubborn? There we go.
Start building those engines, and I will. So I like that the curves here are not. It's not that old piece. I like the way they have kind of built the curve in there.
Oh yeah.
Looks really nice and clean. I'm gonna put these stickers on for Red 5 standing by.
Come on, Porkin.
I love in Rogue One when the Red 5 gets destroyed.
Yeah, that was a nice little Easter egg. The reason that Red 5 was open is so he got killed in the battle. Where's the box?
I did like how they reused those scenes, the cut scenes from Star Wars, and that was
right. There was a little the 8-year-old that I was when I or 7-year-old or 6, whatever it was thrilled to hear red leader and gold leader chirping through the so satisfying. So satisfying.
Let me round
Is that right? I did.
Yeah, I would have to say Rogue One brought me right back to being 10. I mean, Star Wars. It was so perfect.
It was that battle. That could be one of the best space battles of all time,
easily.
And it was so neat when they brought the Hammerhead cruiser, because that was just in Rebels not a month or two before.
We never watched Rebels.
Oh, have you not watched it?
Yeah, we didn't watch any of that stuff on the TV.
Oh my goodness.
Rebels is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and I didn't watch. I mean, Clone Wars was good and all that kind of stuff, but I really never paid that much attention to it.
Right.
But Rebels takes place 4 years before the Luke Skywalker blows up the thing, and so
so it leads right into it, basically.
It does. It's the start. I mean, the rebellion really is getting its steam and just really starting up, and it's really good. The best part is they use Ralph McQuarrie's concept art in the backgrounds and droids and stuff you see, so you get that feel of pre-Star Wars.
Did you ever seen that book in the library or in the Kohl's bookstore when you were like 12 years old, and you're going, "Holy crap, that's the most gorgeous artwork I've ever seen."
Yeah, it really is.
That concept art for Star Wars was like, I remember just looking at science fiction covers like Asimov and like all the big huge spaceships, like intergalactic spaceships, but nothing caught my eye like that book did.
Oh, we missed it.
That was something else.
1 minute. When's that?
Oh, it goes right here.
Oh, we're on the line.
We're on the line. I'll figure out where that sticker goes. I'm not going to get those other stickers.
And we hit the
Yeah,
2 hour mark.
right, 2 hour mark. All right, so here it is. We got to put the.
We may need to look at the instructions.
You got to put a thing in there. Yeah, that's how they go. Pick up like that. All right.
I like how that one's got that there.
Yeah. So I've got a couple of stickers to put on. So there it is.
Very, very nice.
That's pretty good.
It is a lot better than even the picture show. But there's the action for the wings playing with it. They're holding up really well. And then you actually manually squeeze them or land it and everything. So I like it. I mean, I really do. I really like it.
I like that. That's the new one. We got the old one.
Yeah, we got an old one. This is the old one that I modified. So
that's what we have.
If you want to see the size comparison, it is comparable. There's not a lot of here. I mean, put them side by side here. So this is the last one.
Modified.
This is the new one. It is maybe like 2 inches shorter.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, this is $80, $40.
50.
$80. Oh yeah, $50. 80, $90 right here.
Right.
$50 right here.
But the new one looks better.
In a lot of ways, it does. The only thing is I like the nose, but I mean, now looking at it, it's okay.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you see the size difference in the engines here, but I really like it. I mean, I really, really like it. So, yeah. The blasters are the same length. The wings are a stud thinner.
Right.
The overall length is less. I mean, yeah, there's lots of detail here, but I ain't missing none of it over here. I mean, I'm really surprised. The simplicity, well, that Technic was not simple, and there's some spotty holes in there. You can see where the Technic is, but for the money, this is. I mean, you could have those in the same hanger, and you wouldn't know they were different sizes. So,
I would have to say they hid the wing functions better than the new one than the old one.
Yeah, there's no rubber bands hanging out. There's no
no pin in the bottom.
Yeah, that's
just drives me nuts.
Yeah. In fact, I did some mods to make that have retractable gear. But I'm excited about this. So really like it. Really like it. All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna log off.
Okay.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We had a lot of viewers. Even 7 of them hung out to the very end here. So let me get to the face-to-face here.
Space build.
Josh is building space.
Your 3rd space build?
His 4th.
4th. All right. So let me just put this up for comparison. See if you can tell which is the new one, which is the old one real fast.
Real fast. New one's on the left.
Yeah.
This is the new one?
I would say.
That's the old one.
Oh, don't.
This is the new one. But you could fly these. You could have these in the same squadron flying together. You would really not notice the difference. I like the fact that you don't have to spend almost $100 to get this. You spend $50. I mean, you could get 2 of these for the price of that.
Right.
Or you can get the two together. These two together cost as much as that on the table.
Okay.
So, total win. Big win.
No, they
All
didn't pay you to build them.
Yeah, I love it.
Well,
Love it.
thank you, Christopher, for the invite. It was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everybody. Kim, Arlo, Seth, I see y'all are still around. The rest of you, thank y'all for joining us. Have a good night. Wear a mask. Do something nice. And be creative. Y'all have a good night. See ya.
Bye.